Hi everyone. So before assembling this journal, I thought I would do a quick tutorial on binding the spine. I'll be using the 3-hole punch method, and I have some waxed bookbinding thread on hand. This will be the front and back cover, but for now we'll just put that to the side. And for the sake of time, I've already completed 2 of the signatures. And again, you will not see the front and back cover of the signature. You're only going to see the colors on the inside. And you can see here in the middle where it's been tied off nicely with a bow. The bow is optional. You can just use a knot, or you can have a long string and do a little dangle from it. This is the 3rd signature. Each journal that I'll be making this week for my shop will have 3 signatures. And I just love that pretty pink. But we'll just put these to the side right now. I'll be working on the middle signature. I decided to do this one because it has the bottom pockets, and I thought, well, some people might think, oh gosh, well, it might be harder with the double pockets, but it's really not. The only difference is going through where the bottom pocket has been folded up. The paper's a little thicker. That's it. So you just push harder. And now you just want to line everything up. Make sure that the paper is pushed back tight against that spine. Everything's in place. You have 1/4 of an inch on the sides, and well, the top and bottom. On the sides, I allow a 1/2 inch. And now I'm just going to measure some thread. I just do 3 times the length and a little bit extra. Just a pinch there. And just go ahead and cut that off. And that works just fine. That allows me plenty of thread. And I have this template that I use to mark my holes. The main thing is that you have one in the middle, and then you space the other 2 out, maybe 1 inch from the top, inch from the bottom. But this is just handy. I use it all the time. This journal measures 6 by 9, so it's just a good size for me, and it works. So I'm going to go ahead and mark the holes where, well, mark where I'll be making the holes rather. And again, I just want to make sure everything is lined up. And so we're making the marks now. And I have this handy tool that will help me easily punch through all of the paper and the cover. I'm using a size 10 needle, I believe. The main thing is, the waxed thread is a little thicker, of course, than normal thread, and you're going to have a bigger eye to put that through. This is probably the hardest part of the whole thing, but looky here, just for y'all, it really worked on the first try. That never happens, so I'm thankful for that. I usually struggle getting the needle threaded. And the main thing, you want to make sure that when you come through with your needle on the back of the spine, you're right on that edge. And, you want to sort of go slowly, but, you can push firmly. You don't have to be that easy with it, but you want to just make sure you're not just pushing through and shifting things around and tearing anything. It takes a little bit of wiggling, and I just push it through about 1/4 of an inch to make my hole just a little bit bigger for that needle and thread to come through easily. And from the inside of the signature, as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and push the needle through and just set it down. And then go to my top hole, because I'll be coming from the back of the spine through that top hole with my needle. And again, I'm just working it slowly. Make sure you don't poke yourself. That has happened. And so now we'll just come through the back of that top hole. And then you're just going to work your waxed thread. I need to go ahead and just pull that through, and you can see it slides through pretty easily with that wax. Now we're going to go to the bottom hole and then out the back. We'll flip it over so you can see here, and then through the back of the middle again, coming up through the back, the middle. And now you really want to make sure that it's pulled nice and tight. Check your spine. And I'm going to make a knot, and just think of the letter S, make a little S going under the thread, top and bottom, and then tie your knot and give it a really good pull. And see, I just felt that tightening up. I just want to check everything on the back side. Maybe give it one more pull as I do the final knot. Okay, perfect. And I did feel that tighten up again. And so you want it taut, but not too tight. You know, you don't want to put your paper in a bind or rip anything. And I just tied it off in a nice bow. But again, you can leave one of the strings long at the bottom to make a nice dangly. You can do a knot. That's totally up to you. And now we can check it out and just give it a good pressing front and back, you know, smooth everything out. And as you can see, the pages, they really lay nice and flat. And that's what I love. It's a real easy method. It's very secure. And that's it. Are you ready to give it a try? Like and share. See you there. If you found this video helpful, give a like, leave a comment. In the next video, we'll be gluing the signatures together to make the actual core of the journal, and then we'll be gluing on the front covers and back covers and working on the spine. So thank you again. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.